What is the most unhinged thing you would do if extremely wealthy? Hire a SEAL team to find, disable scammers that prey on elders, human-shaped demons. If I had insane amounts of money, I'd hire a team of actors to randomly show up in public places I frequent, caves, parks, airports, just to talk about me in hushed tones like I'm some mythical figure. They'd say stuff like, "I heard they once wrestled a bear in Alaska," or "Yeah, they bought an island just to let it go back to nature." Every encounter would be a different wild rumor, each one more ridiculous than the last. I'd create this whole underground lore about myself, just to see how far it would spread and watch people wonder if any of it's true. Genetically engineer dinosaurs and open a zoo. Unhinged? I'd hire people to collect DNA samples of gum stuck in public places like tables and sidewalks. Then send them a certified letter saying, "I have a DNA copy of them from gum left at the specific location just to fuck with them." Pay someone to big spoon me to sleep. Fly a plane over small towns towing a massive banner that says, "Where's your plane, peasants?" Travel to the bottom of the ocean in a glorified water heater maneuvered by a video game controller, obviously. Maybe stick 4 other rich guys in there with me. I might create a whimsical theme park where each ride is based on the quirkiest concepts imaginable, like a roller coaster that simulates time travel or a haunted house filled with friendly ghosts that tell jokes. My dad knows a billionaire who had a French chateau disassembled and reassembled in the US. He acted like it was just as normal as building a house. My dad's been there a few times and said it's an insane property with a huge man-made lake and huge sprawling lawns. Build a discovery zone the size of Costco for adults. If I had unlimited cash, I'd pay artists, engineers, and scientists to create completely nonsensical yet elaborate artifacts that look like they are from an advanced ancient civilization. Then I'd secretly bury them in random archaeological sites around the world and wait for people to discover them. Imagine historians losing their minds over a perfectly preserved computer from 5,000 years ago, or a beautifully crafted stone tablet that predicts future events with eerie accuracy. I'd be the world's most dedicated, anonymous prankster, rewriting history books from the shadows just for my own entertainment. How wealthy? Billions or millions? Millions. Spontaneous comic book store and vintage video game investment. Just go in and buy out huge parts of the store's collection. Randomly decide I want to 100 collect a series of comics. I need the entire run of New Warriors. What do you have? Same with video games. Yes, I want every copy of Double Dragon you have in stock. Billions. Drive through random neighborhoods, identify people who own their home and actually live in. Secretly pay off their mortgage. Never tell them who did it. Commission a double-decker articulated bus and make it wheelchair accessible, so there would be a phone booth-sized elevator car or platform lift to the second level. The bottom of the trailing section would be fitted out as a garage for a wheelchair-accessible K-van. Nobody has made a bus that was both double-decked and bendy since the Neoplane Jumbo Cruiser in the 70s. 2 surviving examples got turned into tour buses for musicians. 1 got turned into an RV. My youngest son has a genetic disease that is terminal. He has 10 or 15 years left. I'd love to take him on an epic road trip back and forth across the continent. He's in a wheelchair full-time now. And for some destinations, like the giant redwoods of California or the Disability Water Park in Texas, he'll need alternative chairs. Track for nature preserves, stainless steel manual ones for water parks because of the need for transfer hoists. He needs a bathroom far bigger than you normally see in RVs as well. If I could pull this off, it'd be the biggest road-legal RV in North America and a fake, the only road-legal vehicle with an elevator in the world. When other drivers cut out in front of me or cut me off, I wouldn't brake. I'd go through all the hassle with the police, insurance, possibly courts. I don't drive like an asshole, so I would never intentionally cause a collision. Just let collisions where I wouldn't be at fault happen. It would probably teach a lot of shitty drivers a good lesson. Buy out my old jobs and close them down. I would donate so much money to cities in exchange to have name on everything: schools, libraries, streets, parks. All funded and maintained by me and in my name. Even the city itself would rename to my name. Everything else in the city would remain the same, besides the recent upgrades to all things that were recently managed by the city. Win-win. Buy out every company Piers Morgan tried to work for and keep firing him. Buy a 8-hole golf course and turn it into a gigantic miniature golf course that anyone can play. Hire an aviation firm to make sky penises on a daily basis in random cities. I have a plan. There are 2 large hills in my hometown that are a few hundred feet in relief above the rest of the city and separated by a mile or so of distance. I'd buy both those hills. This would involve buying out all the low-income housing on top of one of the hills and relocating a senior care home. I'd restrict access to the tops by building a low-ceiling tunnel that will only fit my Lambo, or similarly squat car. I'd give one hill to my friend and I'd take the other one and have large imposing mansions built on them. I'd install large trebuchets on each hill and my bud, and I would launch projectiles at each other's house from time to time just for fun.